Hello everyone, my name is Makeda Voletta, also known as Queen Lioness and the Renaissance Amazon. And I am here today to talk to you about the double goddess. Um, hmm. In the past few years, the word goddess has become more common, and the whole goddess concept has become more common. I would say 10 years ago, we didn't really hear goddess like that. Now we see it goddess in commercials for shaving cream and razors and mainstream sitcoms, and the word goddess is being used. Um, and before, people would use the word God, and people would say, oh, it's the same thing, God, goddess, male, female, same thing. But there is a difference between God and goddess, okay? And there is a difference, and there is something that affects men and women mentally, psychologically, spiritually, when we don't acknowledge the divine feminine in the goddess, okay? But people are becoming more comfortable with this idea of the great mother, the goddess, okay? However, it is important to know about the double goddess and the triple goddess, okay? The double goddess. There are figurines found all throughout the world, okay, in Africa, in Europe, in Asia, of two women, stone figurines of two women doing work together, ruling together. So it could be two queens, it could be a mother and daughter. Sometimes they're doing physical work, sometimes they're riding horses or cats and, ruling together, and sometimes they were in sexual energetic positions, okay? So it could vary. But the point is that um, female energy does come together and work very well together. We're often told that female energy is antagonistic, but really, generally speaking, male energy is more antagonistic when you put it together. Even when you put two, semen, from two different men on a petri dish and look at it under a microscope, those semen are fighting with each other. Okay, when men get stressed out, their biological natural reaction is to go off by themselves, to go fast and meditate alone in silence away from people. Whereas women, we gravitate more towards going to a group of other women and talking about it, okay? Men are more fight and flight, and women are going to the group, okay? So, and most women know that when you're around other women, whether it could even be your mother, your sisters, uh, you know, women in your family, or a female lover, and you start to menstruate at the same time as them. This doesn't always happen, but this is something that is known, that when women get around each other, our cycles tend to line up. Okay, there's a book that I recommend that you all check out. It's a book called Double Goddess by a woman named Vicki Noble. Vicki Noble's work is absolutely amazing. Her book Shakti Woman is amazing. But Double Goddess is the only book that I've seen that really focuses on these ancient double goddess figurines, okay? And really talking about the role that sexual energy plays in female shamanism, okay? The left-handed path. Now, as women, we are generators of sexual energy, okay? We have the sacred black hole, okay? The mysterious black hole. We have that, okay? And when we tap into that, okay, the female orgasm is a generator of energy. So if you combine two females who are generators of energy and combine that energy, it's going to be powerful. And in a sexual and non-sexual way. Okay, even if it's a non-sexual way, it's powerful. But in a sexual way, it can be even more powerful because sexual energy is the strongest form of energy that we have. Okay, I have seen people who say that Tantra and stuff is only for a man and a woman, but that's not true. There are sacred sexual practices for women who make love to women and connect with women, okay? There's many things, and a lot of people who know my work know that I speak a lot about even gender identity and sexuality. I have some videos on my YouTube page that you can check out where I talk about that more in depth, so I won't really get into that in depth here. But I will say that, we have the double goddess, and then we have the triple goddess, okay? With the double goddess, you have women ruling together, women empowered together, okay? And the triple goddess, all goddesses come in threes. I don't care where it is in the world. You have the maiden, the mother, and the crone, okay? The crone is considered to be the dark goddess, and the one that's the most misunderstood, such as Sekhmet, Medusa, Kali, Pele, Oya. The ones that are the most feared and the most misunderstood. Okay? Um, but, all goddesses and all women go through those three phases. And with the double goddess, it can be represented through our monthly cycle of light and dark. When we're on our moon cycle, that's considered to be the dark, where we go inside internally and reflect of what is going on in our world. It's a time for us to go internal. Okay? So it's like a bipolar type of thing, but that's not a bad thing. Okay? All women are, it's like we're twins. We have twin spirits. So the double goddess represents that. I do recommend the book Double Goddess, and I will say that for anyone that has ever had sex with a woman, you should know that female energy is very potent, but like a generator of energy. So when you combine two generators, some people can say opposites attract, and that's true, but also like heals like as well. Okay? Like heals like as well, and like can attract like as well. And that very creative, powerful psychic energy, women being females, we already have very potent psychic energetic abilities. And we cannot divorce our shamanistic pathways from our sexual energy. Okay, so women coming together and cultivating, and in many ways that we can cultivate, is very important. Okay, so I'm going to end it here for the Double Goddess. I encourage you to do more research, and I think that the book Double Goddess by Vicki is a great book to start with. Okay, so I'll be making more videos soon, and please join my YouTube page, Queen Lioness. Alright? Peace out, people.